Hi Stitchers, this is Stitching to Connect Annie here on a beautiful bluebird sunny 60-degree day just south of Denver in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. So I know you haven't seen me for a while. Therefore, I am wearing a little bit of holiday finery still because this is one of my favorite headpieces. It's a little bit wintry. You can see it has lights on it. I've been told it's a little fairy-like, so I thought it'd be okay for a New Year's video since I didn't get any in basically on Christmas for the Christmas holidays. So I'm going to address the elephant in the room so we can get it out of the way. Normally I put my health and my life at the end, but this time I'm going to start with this. So stitches here, stitches here, stitches on my palm. I had hand surgery 2.5 weeks ago. It went very, very well. I went to PT yesterday. I'm having a lot less, I still have some bruising, but having a lot less bruising, a lot less swelling, a lot more movement. I'm in this hand splint. So what happened was, pardon me, I need a drink. Hold on. It's just tea. Haven't done a lot of talking today, so a little bit hoarse. Not sure what that's about. Pressing on. So what happened was I have had, and I don't know if it continues, even though you've had it treated. I have what's called Dupuytren's, where your fingers draw in. I had surgery. This cord was not addressed. That's why this finger does this on both my hands. But because I'm right-handed, and as you use your hand over the years, you get arthritis and things break down. And because I had the surgery on my palm and the surgery on my fingers, because I have what's called swan's neck deformity, where my fingers do that, I wasn't able to grasp anymore with my right hand with any certainty or confidence. So what he did was the surgeon went in and he removed a lot of scar tissue that had built up over 15 years, basically, is what it happened. Plus my arthritis adds to it. Anyway, I'm hopeful. I have to stay in the splint pretty much all the time, except when I'm doing my exercises and then scar management, massage. So that's where I'm at. So you're going to see this weird Frankenstein looking thing. It's a hand splint that she molded. I have a great PT gal. Her name's Hells. I gave her my floss tube connection, and if she's watching, hi Hells, I think the world of you. She's Australian and fun to listen to with her accent, and she's very good, closer to my age than young, and very helpful. My husband has to take me because I can't drive. I can't put any pressure on my palm yet because of my incision has to heal more. But I got all my main stitches out and the rest are dissolvable. I can take a bath, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So moving on. So you can see that's been a detriment to my stitching. It wasn't a detriment to my travel, though. I did go back and spend the holidays with my daughter and her family, which was delightful. I'll insert some, not insert, but I'll show some pictures at the end if you're interested in my life portion, which has baby girl Beatrice discovering her rocking horse that we gave her for Christmas and various and sundry things. So if you want to see that, I'll put that at the end. If you're not, that's fine. If you're not interested, that's fine. But I just want to wish you a happy new year. This could be on the longer side. I do have only 45% on my iPad battery-wise, so I'll have to watch that. But what I thought I would do is I would talk about a little bit of stitching. Oh, I forgot one thing. Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry, cupboarding I'm doing. a little bit of stitching, a little bit of holiday collecting, a little bit of Christmas gifts, and some plans, and we'll go from there. So as I said, I probably haven't seen you in 3 to 4 weeks. It's probably been close to a month. It's the second, 3rd of January. I forgot to say, it's Saturday, the 3rd of January. And again, beautiful, beautiful day out. So my first thing is I have a finish, not a fully finished, but a finish, which I'm super proud of because it was one of my very oldest WIPs. I started it back in, when I came back onto the stitching scene. So I started it back in 2020. 2020, fall of 2020 is when I started this. And I finished it. So I was super close to finishing it last time, but I didn't quite get it done. So there's a bat. You can see that little bat bead up there in the corner. There's a kitty cat looking in. I think it's called, I can't remember what it's called. I call it Candelabra. I think it is called Spooky Candelabra is, I think, the name of it. It's a mill hill. You can still get it. It's one of my very favorite mill hills. I am going to frame it. I'm going to cover up all the black perforated paper. It is a little beat up because it's been around for a while. Has some spiders, and the fun thing was putting in these cobwebs, which was super fun and super cute. So that's my finish for 2025. It's hard for me to believe it's 2026, but I don't know. 2025 was not a great year for me, but we can talk about that at the end. So it's done. I'm super happy with it. Super, super happy with it. I have it propped up, hanging on my bookshelf over on the edge so I can just admire it. So that was my finish. The only other thing I've stitched on, did I stitch on? Oh, I did. She's not here. Is she here? No, she's not here. She's over in, I did work on, as everybody is working on it, Ginger from Jingle Ball. I'm working on her, and I've gotten quite a bit of her dress done. I think that's the most I've gotten done on her. And if you know, you know. I'll show that next time because I did stack her in a different place, so I won't worry about her now. The one thing I have worked on, which I'm proud of, and since my surgery, which I'm also proud of, but haven't gotten back to because I've had some off and on painful days with my fingers. I did work on him. He is perfect Christmas Santa because he's holding a kitty cat. I was thinking of making the kitty cat black. I haven't decided yet because my kitty cat's black. Sierra's all black with very golden eyes. But I kind of like the little gingery kitty. She's pretty cute. Anyway, I've done this much. And I will say, this frame is wonderful. You can put it on a Lowry. I haven't used a Lowry yet since I started stitching again, or since I've had my surgery. But you can use a Lowry, and it's magnetic. So I'm not going to take it apart because then it'll move my paper around. But I got a good section done. I got one whole color completed finish, and then I started on this lighter red. So I don't know. It's something. And when you haven't stitched for quite a while, it's something. So there you go. I probably will continue stitching on it because it's easy to manage. That's the other thing. That frame is super easy to hold. I can left-hand stitch. I'm not quite ready to two-hand stitch like I'd like to stitch, but I can thread a needle. These two fingers work. I didn't have surgery on this pointer finger, just these two. So stitches in both of these, and like I said, he opened up the bottom, my palm too. So yeah, I'm excited about that because I did get some stitching done in the last 2 weeks, which is kind of amazing. What else do we have here? Oh, I'll talk about Jingle Ball. I know a lot of you have gone to Jingle Ball, and so some of this will be like, nah, I knew about that. But if you didn't go to Jingle Ball, or you just want to see what drew me at Jingle Ball, I'll show you. So Ginger, the little mouse holding a gingerbread house is what she's doing. And she's so cute, dressed in Christmas finery. That was a class on Jingle Ball and designed by Stacy Nash. She does the animal. It's an animal cracker in which and you'll see as I show you these other patterns that I got, charts that I got. She's a prolific animal cracker designer and has hit the design world and has so many out there, and they're so fun to stitch, and they're so cute. But Ginger's my first, but I just couldn't resist her. And then on Jingle Ball, Stacy taught a class. It was one where it was interactive in that you could send texts, but you couldn't talk. You just had to sit and listen, which was fine. And she taught a class on how to finish them, because what they do is they stand up. They're mostly stand up. You could make them flatter and hang them, but the predominant idea of finishing these crackers, animal crackers, are they stand up. So they're, oh my gosh, they're so cute. And if you know me, if you've been with me a while, you know I like cute and whimsy. That's my go-to in stitching, is cute and whimsy. I'm not a big, I don't know. I've delved into samplers. It's not my most favorite genre. I don't know what you call it. Style maybe. I like cute and whimsy. I like colorful. I'm not a big prim stitcher. I do like some of the, again, my mind, I'm not thinking of what you call that, that's so popular. It'll come to me. It's not there right now. But I'm definitely more bright, colorful. I love Satsuma Street. I love Tiny Modernist. I love Blue Flower Design. I love Lindy Stitches. I love Michelle Bendy Stitches. She's a friend that I went on, that I got to know very well on the stitching cruise I went on, which will be 2 years ago this month, which just boggles my mind that it was 2 years ago. But hey, Michelle, if you're watching. And that's kind of my first pick of designers. And then new designers are always fun. I like Autumn Lane. Anyway, off on a tangent. So the things I was drawn to. I got this Blue Flower design. It's called Christmas Cheetahs. Is that cute or what? I don't think I'd frame it. I might, but I think I'd make it into an ornament. It is, how big is it? Oh, it's fairly big. Maybe I would frame it. It's 80 by 42. It's 80 wide by 42 inches high. So, yeah. It's pretty cute. Pretty cute. So that's one that I got at Blue Flower. Not Blue Flower. I'm sorry. Jingle Ball. Done by Blue Flower. And so I was talking about Stacy Nash. I got this one. It's called Chili. I thought it was so cute. It has a little attached carrying a snowman. Cute for holiday season and winter. Then her new release at Jingle Ball, which I absolutely love, is, what's his name? His name? Oh, Sugar. So Sugar is a bit big. It's 102 by 142 high. So I think it's considerably bigger than Ginger, but I do love it. I do love it so much. Little skunk. And then the other two that I purchased was Teresa Kogut, Frosty Pals. I really do like this. This is not full coverage. This is on white. 8-hour linen. If you know me well, I'm an Aida stitcher. 16, 18 count is my sweet spot. I do some 28 count and other types of fabric, but I'm mostly an Aida stitcher. It's where I enjoy the most. And it has 3 cute little. I have the Halloween one, I believe, or I'm very tempted to get it. And it's a pumpkin, and it has 3 Halloween little people or vignettes or whatever you want to call them. But I thought that was super cute. So we'll see eventually. This was super popular. It's a Teresa Kogut. Super popular. I've already ordered the fabric for it from Fox and Rabbit. It'll be another month probably before I get it because it's from Australia. It's called Midnight Santa Stocking. It is gorgeous. I did get the called for. No, it wasn't the called for fabric. It was the Aida that they're provided. That's very close to that color. And it is not bright, but I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful design. I will probably do it in called for colors, but I might punch it up just a little bit in brightness. It is pretty dark, but that also is part of the beautiful design aesthetic of it all. So, and I know that Teresa and many other designers, once you buy it, it's yours, and whatever you want to do to it as far as color or move it around a little bit or change it is not an issue for them at all. So it says on it, the stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. I'm sorry, I get in your face so much. Here, let me back up a little bit. I wanted to show this up closer and not my face. I tend to do that when I'm filming. Sorry about that. I think the design of the Santa, his face and his position, it's just chef's kiss. So that was my focus and my purchases on Jingle Ball, which, what was I going to say, is a really, really fun stitching weekend, basically. Cup and don't be in their face. Okay. What else? Ow. Ugh. And then when I hit it, it doesn't feel good. Sorry about that. So I did, this won't be a lot of, this won't be new to a lot of people, but I'm going to share it. I got the Colorado cross stitch 12 Days of Christmas. I believe it's 12 Days of Christmas. Yeah, it's from Colorado. It's from Colorado cross stitcher, and she has a shop in Fort Collins, which is a good hour and a half from where I live at north. So I have not even been to her shop. I do have hopes of getting up there because my niece and her family moved to Colorado in September. So she has 4 children, ages, I think they're 10, 8, 6, or 11, 9, 7 and 5, I think is what their ages are. 2 boys, 2 girls. And I usually only saw them when I went to California to see my sister, but now they've moved to Colorado. So my husband has a nephew that lives in that area, and he wants to go up and see him. And I said, well, you could drop me off at Amy's. And so I may even ask him to take me to this shop just because I want to see it. I don't need to buy a lot of stuff, but she has a great floss tube. Colorado Cross Stitcher, I think, is what it's termed. But I did get her 12 Days of Christmas because I'm not sure if this is the first year she offered it, but I thought it was a fun, I knew I'd enjoy it because I like the kinds of things she chooses. And I got some very nice things in it. Some stitchy charts and some other things that I'll show. For the most part, I'll show them to you. So the first thing we got, everything's unwrapped, so I don't have to unwrap it all. Pretty much it's all unwrapped. What is in there? It was labeled 1 through 12, little bags, Christmas bag. Pardon me, Christmas bags. And it was fun. Did I go 1 through 12? I can't remember if I did them one by one because of health issues, etc. I didn't do a Vlogmas this year. Did I do it last year? I may have done it last year. I don't know that I did it the year before. Anyway, I'll show you what we got. Now this one I can't show totally really well. I'll show the first part of it. We got these darling buttons. Look at those buttons. Aren't those cute? They're little gingerbread houses. I think the houses are all different. They are all different. And a little gingerbread man. I don't know what I'll put them on, but very cute accents. Very cute accents. And then we got a Stitcher's tray, which I'll read them. I'll read the description. It'll be fun. A place to keep your extra needles, scissors, and notions right on the table next to you. Nothing can roll off. You will need to add a couple of drops of glue to hold the pieces together. I recommend Aleene's Tacky Glue as it dries clear. So this is the tray due to my hand, and it doesn't stick together very well unless you glue it. But it slides together. It's little pressed wooden pieces. And the bottom of it says, creating works of heart, one stitch at a time. And so it has all the end pieces and everything. And I definitely will have to get some glue. But they fit together, and it's super cute. I'll probably put it next to my stitching downstairs where my that isn't working, I know why. Where my flowery stand is, where I stitch downstairs. I'll probably put that together, glue it, and when I get my hand working better. So that was really cute. 'Tis the season. Okay, we got this on day 2. We got this little chart, which is super cute. It was so her name is Sherry Berger. She's a Colorado cross stitcher. I believe she started, this could be wrong, I believe she started with a yarn shop years ago, and then and I'm not sure she still has yarn in the shop because, like I said, I have not been there. But super cute. A quick little stitch, only it is bigger than I thought. 74 by 70, but super cute little pillow or ornament. The third day was a thread set, which is, oh yeah, nice. So then these threads are for all 3 of the patterns that we got. And they're Gentle Arts, which I don't have a lot of Gentle Arts. I have the whole set of weeks. I have quite a few Color and Cotton, and the other CC. It'll come to me. Anyway, this is really pretty. It's toffee. They're somewhat variegated. Not extremely, but somewhat. Cherry bark. Pine. And blue spruce. Very pretty. And like I said, I think you can use them for all of the patterns. Thread cutter. This is awesome, and I'm excited about it. If I can find it. Did I may have put it somewhere else. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. There it is. Yes. I love it. I love it, and it's so elegant. So elegant. So, lost one of my favorite pairs of scissors when I flew this year. And by lost, I mean the TSA confiscated them and tossed them right in the trash can. So I went looking for a cutter that I could confidently travel with and found this cute one. Problem solved. Look how elegant that is. It's very vintage looking. You can hook it to a bag or a necklace or a zipper. I'm excited about it. And what makes it a thread cutter is all those little, again, I'm in your face, all those little notches. Inside there's a round cutting blade in it. I think that's lovely. To me, that, if we didn't get anything else in the box, that is gorgeous. But we did get a lot of stuff in the box. So, lemon curd lotion, which I have next to me and I have been using a lot for my hand and my fingers. And it smells so good. It is, doesn't this smell heavenly? Keep your hands in good condition this winter so that your threads don't catch on your dry skin. It smells like lemon meringue pie is what it smells like to me. Sorry, I'm sorry, I keep getting in your face. It smells that delicious. Has avocado oil, some goat milk extract. You can get it on apparently threadgather.com or MATHAIR, so it's mathairearth.com. Those are the two things that are listed on the back. And it's called goat's milk cream, 2 ounces. So it's, size of my, it's a good amount. It's not a itty bitty amount. So I'm enjoying it a lot. And it smells so good. And my kitty loves to lick it off of me. Home for Christmas. Is it? Yeah. Again, you can use, this one's gorgeous. I'm going to quit apologizing and just move back. This one is beautiful. It's, I love the design of it, the trees, the house. I love everything about it. And again, it is a 70 by 73. So about this, you could do, we have another one coming too. You could do these 3 little, third one to come, as little pillows in a dough bowl with, cute decor around it, Christmas decor around it. Lovely, 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 lovely. I really like those. It says, what does it say? Always want everyone home for Christmas, and even if they can't come home, I want their hearts to be here in spirit. What? Oh, a wooden needle case. My fingers are working pretty well. A wooden needle case that's opens up, and you can stitch on the top of it. You can pick some quick little Christmas stitch or put your initial, so to make it like a monogram. Stitch up a favorite motif or initial on this piece to make it your own. Use a 24 grade needle and 4 strands of your thread for the best coverage. It would look super cute in that little tray and you could always do the tray and then do a friend's initials on here, a stitchy friend's initials, and give it as a gift. I probably will keep it because I like it a lot. Silver ruler. This is interesting. Never seen anything like this before. It is a centimeter ruler, so you'll have to convert. But what is it called? These were just too pretty to pass up. Helpful for measuring where to start or where to cut your fabrics. Very, very lovely. Crafted by My Big Toe Designs, which I know she's a designer, and I think she has an, pretty sure she has an Etsy shop. Peace and Plenty. This is the third pattern, which is also lovely. Probably of the three, this is number 3. I would say this is my number 1 pick, and this is my number 2, and this is my number 3. But they're all lovely, and like I said, they'd be so pretty in a dough bowl. Or you could, I'm not sure the size, but you could probably put them in tins. Reminds me, I gotta show this too. I want to show this too. Sorry, I'm knocking things off. You can put them in tins, like those little special pie tins. I think you'd have to do a bigger one, but it'd be super cute in that, and then hang it as an ornament or just on your doorknob or in your kitchen if you have knobs on your cabinets. That's the word I'm trying to dig up. Anyway, they're all very cute. Bag charm. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. I love this. You can add this to a favorite project bag or to a ring of floss or a pair of scissors. Either way, very cute. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Look at that. It's like a quilt. This was a great 12 Days of Christmas. I would highly recommend her if you want to do her next year. Santa thread keep. Is that what this is? Yes, has a Santa on it. One of the fun things about holidays is using tools that celebrate the season as we stitch. I hope this Santa makes you smile. Look at him. Isn't he cute? And there's a lovely charms on it. Oh my gosh. There's a jingle bell, little red jingle bell. There's a silver tree, and there's a silver candy cane. I mean, my goodness. It's in Siggy's Closet Etsy.com. SIGGYS closet.etsy.com. So it says handmade with love by Christina. So her name must be Christina. Siggy's Closet is named in honor of my mother, who taught me the art of stitching when I was a young girl. Sig was more than a nickname. It was the essence of the unique creative person whom I called Mom. What a nice tribute to your mom. Anyway, lovely, lovely. And then the last thing, called Little Red Gems, which would fit very nicely on either the Santa or the any of the charms. Even the thread cutter would work too. Well, you wouldn't need a thread cutter because your thread cutter cuts thread. But these little tiny scissors, look at how cute those are. And now you have a pair of red scissors to add to your holiday tools too. As I said, yeah, top-notch 12-day Christmas Advent. The word is Advent that I wanted. And I'll show you, so I want to share that with you because it was so lovely. Kitty cat's over here in sleeping in the sun. My very good stitchy friend, who I have taught how to stitch, lives in my neighborhood, and I taught her, I think she's been stitching over a year now. So, and she likes to make these for her relatives and friends, and I got one this year. It's her name's Janine, and she stitched me this. Like I was saying, these pie tin little deals are great for ornaments and things like that. Isn't that pretty? I think it's lovely, lovely, lovely. I didn't get it on my tree this year. I'm going to go down and put it on my tree now. It's been sitting in my stack of things to show you. And then she did a little sticker thing on the back of it, which made it super cute too. Very, very thoughtful. I don't think Janine watches me. She's a very busy grandma. She takes care of her 3 grandchildren off and on while her mom and dad work. So I get to snag her every pardon me, in my throat. I get to snag her every 2 to 3 weeks and have her come over, and we sit down and we show each other what we've been stitching, or I help her with something because she's a new stitcher, but she's doing super, super well. She's also a monogamous stitcher, which I admire a lot, but I haven't turned her to the dark side yet. So she only stitches on one thing at a time. She's done some beautiful name remembrances for her grandchildren, her 3 grandsons. Name and date of birth, nothing else. And then some beautiful, to frame and hang in their rooms. So, yeah, I really like that. I got this last year, I believe. This needs to hang on my tree too, in one of my Advent boxes, and I discovered it when I was going through my Christmas things. It's a lovely, all the little hearts are different colors. It's lovely. I want to hang that on my tree. And then I don't know what I got this in. It's not coming to mind, but I got this snowman needle minder. I thought that was super cute. Really like that. What else do I have to share with you? Oh, and then in Jingle Ball, I wanted to open this while I was with you. In Jingle Ball, we had, because there were so many finish classes, they had some finish materials, and I got this in the mail. I ordered this and I got this in the mail because I thought it'd be fun to have. You have to know me, I'm not a great finisher. I will finish things, but not fully finish these things. This is all fully finished materials. This is really cool tinsel trim. This is called Jingle Ball Finery. Oh, look at that. I didn't know that was coming. How cute. Oh my goodness. 4 little charms, if you can see them. So one's, the glare is a lot. I'll take them out. I'll try to hold them so you can see them. This is an adventure today. I hope I'm not running out of juice. This says, actually there's 5. This says wish on it, so you could use that for anything. This is a little present. Again, Christmas or other present time. This is a snowman. He is, he's so cute. This makes me want to put him on my charm bracelet. They're not super thick, but they're very well made. This is a tree. There we go. Something darker behind it. Tree. And this is a little reindeer head. Ah, super cute. Super, super cute. See him? Isn't he cute? Oh my goodness, I didn't know we were getting those. Again, finishing. Put them on your little stitching. As I said, put them on my charm bracelet. And then lots of fun finishing material, lots of fun trims. They're trims. So there's no fabric. It's all just trims and charms. So Rick Rack, white fuzzy rope, chenille. That's what the word I wanted. Really pretty aqua, silky ribbon. Very pretty. A lot of people love to trim and do Christmas colors in pink and aqua, or their projects in pink and aqua. So pink. So these can be bows. They can be trim around your pillows. They can be, what else? Hangers for your ornaments. This is a Lady Dot Creates, I know. Pom-pom trim. See the little pom-poms? Super cute. This is another ribbon. It's a dark gray or dark blue. It'd be really pretty for a winter scene. And then this is a heavier, like a heavier jute or twill aqua. Really, really nice. It was fun to open that with you because there were some surprises in there that I didn't know I was getting. I think I'm going to put that in my bag with all my with my Christmas. I'll untangle that later. You know, my husband is just like kind of questioning my stash right now. So I'm processing that right now. So I may start doing some giveaways. I'm not great at giveaways because I don't go to the post office very often. It's not a big deal. I mean, right now I can't because I can't drive. But I'm kind of, I like to be home a lot. But if I could get my act together, maybe in the spring I'll start doing giveaways. The weather's nice and warm, and I can, I could definitely walk there. It's not a huge long distance. It's maybe a mile and a half on a lovely day. It's a lovely walk. I definitely can drive. It's right across from my nail lady, which I'm going to get my nails done next week. Whether I have to walk or Uber or drive, they are absolutely driving me crazy. So, all that to say. Okay, let me show you a couple other things, and then I think I'll be kind of done. And it's been, 43 minutes. That's pretty good. So, November, I think, I got this Black Needle Society bi-monthly. I think it's bi-monthly. Yeah, it's bi-monthly. And it's lovely. It's says, only do what your heart tells you. It's a Princess Diana quote. Lovely, lovely bag. I know we got quite a few things in it. I'm trying to remember what we got. Okay, so there's a needle minder, thread, oh, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. And they're not here. Yes, they are. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So this came in super handy because, and it's kind of ratty looking now because I wore it so much. We got these fingerless gloves. And I wore this over when I was traveling and over the holiday because my hand was super bruised, super swollen, all of that. And I had a fingerless sock thing over my hand to hold all this together. I wore this over the top of it, and there's two of them, obviously. They're gloves. So that was super handy. It's all pilly now. So this has a lot of Velcro on it, as you can tell. So it catches on stuff. So it's kind of destroyed one of these, but it definitely came in handy. When I first got my surgery, I went, how am I going to cover this so it doesn't look so awful? And people are, you know, and yet it's protected. I also wore a sling when I was traveling and at my daughter's house because she has two small jumpy dogs that I have to be careful when I'm around them, and I didn't want them knocking me over or whatever. And I was just like not even a week out from my surgery when I got to their house. So yeah, so that was super fun. Snips. Tumbler. Oh, there's a tumbler. It's downstairs in my kitchen. Project bag and sampler pattern. Okay, so I'll show you some of the things we got. So the gloves. Then we got this beautiful sampler pattern. It's monochromatic, so all one color. It's by Heartfelt Samplery, and if I have any samplers, it's not true. I have another one that I'm working on too. I do like her designs of samplers. And then we got this floss. So the Grateful Praise Band Sampler Pattern, it says on it, for the beauty of each hour of the day and of the night, hill, vale, and tree and flower, sun and moon and stars of light. Extremely excited to include this sampler in our November box. We love Beth's Band Sampler series. If you love this style too, we'd recommend checking out her My Funny Valentine design. I'm not sure I've seen that. I might have to check that out. But this would be beautiful for Valentine's Day. This was not specifically a Valentine's Day box. It's just called Thankful Hearts. It's the November edition. So, yeah, it's really, really pretty. Let me show you the floss. So the floss we got is Forbidden Fiber Co., which I love their floss. And it's heart overflowing, and it's a variegated purple, if you can see that. It's so lovely. I definitely am going to start this. I need to find a fabric, and I'm not sure I'll do it on quite that white a fabric, but I might. I'll do something similar because this needs to stand out. Doesn't need to blend in at all. So it's a very nice pattern. Got the project bag. It says, when we come across this quote from Princess Diana, when we came across this quote from Princess Diana, we knew we had to share it on this month's project bag. We love the idea of leading with your heart. We hope this bag inspires you throughout the new year. I think it will inspire me throughout this new year. My granddaughter, who we took out, she's 20. She's doing her junior year at Boston University, and she's actually doing her next semester in Spain, in Madrid. So she leaves for Madrid in a week. And when we go and see the kids, we take each one of them out separately, just as a special treat. And she has a favorite restaurant we take her to. So what was all that to say? Oh, so she said, so Grammy and Grandpa, what do you want for Christmas? And I said, Josie, I want health. I want health this year. I want it to be a healthy new year. I lost 2.5, 3 months to health issues in the fall, and I didn't enjoy that at all. So I really want health, and getting this taken care of at the beginning of the year, end of last year, beginning of this year, was a biggie. So I've been wanting to do that. I just hadn't found the right doctor, and when I found him, I was like, yes, I found the right surgeon. He understood my problem. He understood how it was affecting my quality of life. So then we got this little, so what? Is that in here too? Oh yeah, okay. So this little thankful heart, oh, it is a heart, okay. Which you can also I'm so confused. Oh, I guess you do it on whatever you want to do it on. And a scrap of fabric. And then we got this little necklace, which I thought was sweet. Whether I ever do it on it, I don't know. It's called a heart-rimmed wooden cabochon tray. It's called tray, which I wouldn't call it a tray. But tray is perfect for finishing a mini piece of stitching into an ornament or pendant. If I was going to stitch it, I would make it into a pendant. Oh, and that would be really pretty to put that the thread cutter on. That'd be pretty too. So it's a little mini pattern that goes with that. So I can put all that just in here. And then, like I said, mini pattern, fingerless gloves, Queen of Hearts needle minder. I don't know what I did with that. Oh, it's somewhere. Wow. I just saw it the other day. Thread, mini pattern, fingerless gloves, snips. Oh, the snips. I don't know what I did with those. I think they're all downstairs. I think they're they're by my, yeah, I took them out. I think they're downstairs because that should all be in this bag and they're not. So, what is that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. It's here. My mini snips are here. What do I do with them? I definitely want to show you those. Here they are. Yes. Oh, and there's the little thing they come in. Okay. Losing out. And there's my there's my needle minder too. Okay. I knew I'd seen it. Starting to lose the mind. Queen of Hearts needle minder. Stuck to a container that my mini snips are in because it's metal. The mini snips are fun because look how tiny they are. I have to say they're not as sharp. I mean, I have to have it, and it may be my fingers right now too that I'm just not getting the kind of grip I need to get on them. But these are little mini snips. They're super cute. There's a little tassel that you can put on them. They go also in a little holder. Teeny, tiny, tiny. What did they talk about? It's all coming back to me now. We love the idea of keeping these mini snips around while you're traveling this holiday season. Whether you're going to a family dinner or just running an errand, these are great to keep in a go bag just in case. Again, not the sharpest tool in the shed, but very, very cute and very sweet. And I am keeping it next to my stitching up here, next to my bed where I stitch when I'm in bed. And that's the cool needle minder that came in that bag. So all in all, a very nice Black Needle Society bag. And I'm looking around and I think that's all I have for now. So I want to keep stitching on Santa. I'm going to plan on starting a, so Black Needle Society camp, my girls, my table, which we've sat at for 2 years, all of us now, and longer than that, 4 years for 4 of us. So now there's 6 of us. We're going to start the project that we got at camp as a stitch along. So I want to start that too, because I want to start that with my girls. So I'm done showing you, I believe, all my stitchy goodness. I think I got this fabric, which is it's called Space Rock. I belong to Bee Stitch Me. It's definitely a green-brown, variegated, not variegated, mottled. Is that what you call it? And I got that. And that's everything in my stack of things to share, I believe. So almost an hour, wow. So I'm going to say bye for now to anybody who's not interested in life. If you're interested in life, I'll show you some fun pictures and some, I'll share some of my holiday travel stories. But if not, I'll see you in, I hope, 2 to 3 weeks. 10 days to 2 weeks, I'm hoping. Next time you see me, you're going to be inundated with Bronco gear. I'm sorry, but we are in the playoffs. I can't believe it. But we're in the playoffs, and we have a good chance of getting through. I told my husband, I don't want to go to the Super Bowl unless we're going to win. That's really a bad fan. Because anybody wants to go to the Super Bowl, but it would be so hard if we go and we don't win. But we've got playoff games coming, and we probably, if the Chargers lose, let me think. I think we're number 1 seed. We have to play the Chargers tomorrow. If we beat the Chargers, I think then we have a bye week. Don't quote me on this. I mean, I'm pretty good at football information, but I could be wrong. We are definitely going to playoff. We're definitely going to the playoffs. So that in itself is amazing. It's totally amazing. But anyway, I'll have my hats and my jerseys, and I'll be totally obnoxious my next floss tube, unless we lose. And then I won't be quite as obnoxious, but it's fun. As I've said before, it doesn't change my life, but it's fun, and we've had a good season, and it's been a fun season to watch. But a lot of teams have had good seasons, so it's been a really great football season, in my opinion. All that to say, bye for now. And if you want to hear more of my tales of holiday travels, stay tuned. Okay. If you stay tuned, this is it. So we flew out Sunday. So I had my surgery the Tuesday before the Sunday we flew out. As I said, I was in a sling, did the wheelchair. My husband insisted I fly first class on the way out, so that was nice. My daughter and her husband, Brian, picked us up, and the 2 kids were home from college. There's respective colleges. Nathaniel is a freshman at Loyola in New Orleans, and Josie's a junior at Boston University. So 19 and 20, not little kids anymore, but it's so fun to spend holidays with family. And I was telling my sister, I don't have 30 years of Christmases left, so I want to have the holiday memories with my kids and my family. So the last 3 to 4 years, maybe the 4th year, I have gone back for Christmas. They live in the DC area. And this year, my husband went with me just for a couple of days, but he wanted to see the kiddos. He's built a good rapport with my grandson. They talk on the phone a lot about college. And I don't know if I told you, but my husband's been in college administration his whole career. So either as a professor or administrator. He was a vice chancellor. He's been a dean. He's been a counselor. He's been all kinds of things for the last 30 to 40 years. So it was great. We had some great time with the kids. I took a Christmas puzzle and we like to do jigsaw puzzles at Christmas time. And I took one, it's an Amy Stewart one. Nathaniel has finished it since we left. We had about 20% of it done, but it's an Amy Stewart 1,000-piece puzzle. So very colorful, very fun to do. So we worked on that. I have to show you. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, so this is our Christmas. Do I need to turn it? I don't know. No, I think you can see it pretty good. Sorry. This is our Christmas family. Oops, glare. Christmas family picture. My husband, myself, my granddaughter, my daughter, my grandson, and my son-in-law. So that was fun. And then, oh my gosh, they have 2 cute little puppies. And Josie and Nathaniel with the 2 dogs in Christmas PJs that match Josie's PJs. Is that cute or what? So that's that side of the family. I didn't know, but my son and his wife flew to Mexico City for Christmas. I don't have any pictures of them, but anyway, but I will show you one of my very favorite holiday movies. Hold on, get it in. Hopefully you can see this.
Whoa. Wow.
That's
Is
Miss
it a Christmas
Beatrice.
horsey?
Wow.
Nay.
She calls it her name.
Nay.
Do you say thank you, Grammy, for the horsey? Look.
So she turned 18 months on Christmas Eve.
Help her on it.
You want to get on it? Yeah? Here we go. Oh. Yay!
My heart.
Look, it rocks.
So thanks for letting me share that with you. I watch it almost every morning when I wake up because it just brings me such joy. As does Beatrice. And Beatrice, her name means bringer of joy, and she certainly does. So baby girl got her horse, and that was really fun. We've given our grandchildren their first rocking horses, so I wanted to make sure she got her first rocking horse this year. And yeah, and then I called to get a FaceTime with her for New Year's, and I got a FaceTime of her landing, looking out the window, them landing in Hawaii. They live in Seattle. I think they'd had enough rain, although unfortunately it's raining in Hawaii too. But rain and all of that crazy cold and rain in Seattle. And so they went to Hawaii for a week. And so they've been sending us pictures of her in the sand and the water. And it's great. It's great. And they're coming in February. Beatrice is going to be in Colorado in February, and her mom and dad. I'm so excited. I can't stand it because I haven't seen her since June for her birthday, because I was going to see her in the fall, and then I had such a bad health bad health situation in the fall. So I'm overjoyed. We're overjoyed. I've got to scrounge around and find a good pack and play for her to sleep in and some other baby accessories. But there are so many grandparents in my book club, and I know I can find somebody to lend me something while she's here. So that is the best. That is the best. So yeah, it was a good holiday. Um, so Robert did go home Tuesday evening. We got there Sunday. He went home Tuesday evening because he has a hard time getting coverage for Jamie over holiday times, and his sister who has dementia, who he is a caretaker for. So anyway, but he was there for a few days and got to spend some holiday time with everybody, and that was just so meaningful to me. It meant so much to me because he never has done that before, and just to have him to myself for 3 days was just so fun. And what else? And then Christmas Eve night, um, my daughter's family and I went to a lovely, lovely, lovely restaurant dinner. Had, yes, yum food. And Christmas morning we woke up. I got new PJs. I have them on. On Christmas Eve we always get PJs. And then my daughter and son-in-law gave me this Kendra Scott, which if you know, you know, Kendra Scott necklace with my initial on it. I since got a Brighton charm, and so I put it on my necklace, so I'm enjoying that. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to show you. Back in the stitching. I got this. Laura got me this. It's a Capital Stitch Co. It's the Washington National Cathedral. It's not, sorry, my face. It's not cross stitch, but it is lovely, and it's got everything in it. The thread, I don't know if it's DMC, I haven't opened it yet. Hoop, 7 skeins of embroidery floss, 7 bobbins, the instruction manual, the needle, the fabric, and stitch pattern, everything you'll need to get started. I thought it was very, very thoughtful of her. Last year, was it last year or the year before? It was last year. They gave me a lovely needle point stitch that I'm working on. I've shown it to you in the past, but I definitely want to stitch that once my fingers get going better. Being it's not cross stitch, it's mostly, I don't know what stitches. There's definitely French knots. There's definitely back stitching, I think. I think all of this is back stitching. I don't know, I'm excited to try it. So that's fun. They got me that. They got me some makeup. Jones Road makeup, which I like a lot. My granddaughter, oh, that was the other thing I would show you. I'll show it to you next time. I have to get up and get it. My granddaughter got me hair product. That's a funny story. So when she was a teenage girl, and she was a little snarky, you know, as teenage girls could be, when I'd see her, I'd say, Josie, why is your hair so shiny? What do you do to your hair? She'd just go, Granny, that's my secret. I'm not telling you. And she would just say that, and I would go, okay. Well, then 2 Christmases ago, she got me the stuff she uses. It's a more expensive hair product. I can't remember the name of it now. She got me that for Christmas, and she goes, I just thought you'd like this because it makes your hair shiny. And I was like, which actually I put it on my hair yesterday because I've ordered it ever since because I love it so much. It does make my hair shinier. It's definitely a product a salon person would use on your hair. And so every year now, last year I think she got me hair product. This year she got me an expensive leave-in hair conditioner that you put in and put a cap on overnight and leave in your hair for hair conditioning. So we have this thing, which is super fun. Yeah. What else did I get? That was it, I think. Yeah, I bought myself a new robe. It's a Vera Bradley robe, which I absolutely love. And from my husband. He said, get what you want, and I was kind of like, yeah, I will. Got my Brighton charm, but that was if you belong to Brighton, if you know, you know, and you spend so much a year, then you get like a $30 gift certificate at the end of the year for Christmas, and a $30 gift certificate for your birthday during the year. And I bought this charm, and it's, oops, sun's getting bad. Yeah, it's bells. I thought it was really pretty. So yeah. So this week I've got book club. This week it's Saturday, so this coming week I've got book club, so that'll be fun. We're going to have book club, and that's it. I'm going to try to get back into my stitching very carefully. I have to exercise 4 to 6 times a day. I have to do scar massage 3 times a day, so that keeps me busy. And then in between, it kind of hurts and it's painful, so I have to kind of baby myself. And this light is crazy. So now you can see my eyes. So I said, a beautiful day. I'll be watching the game tomorrow. I'll probably be watching some of the last games of the season with different teams. I like good football. I do. I watch college football at the end of the year, especially because they're great teams. And yeah. So I'm rambling now, but it was so good to see you. It's been an hour and 11 minutes. I'm probably going to run out of power if I don't. My battery's going to run out if I don't stop. But Happy New Year. I hope you have the best healthy New Year that you possibly can have. And I'll see you next time. Bye. This is Stitching to Connect Annie. Keep stitching, keep connecting.